Good morning, guys, and welcome on this Wednesday, April 22nd, 2020. I hope all of you are doing very, very well on this Wednesday as we get together for another day of learning. Happy Wednesday to all of you today. So, continuing with our School Spirit Week, um, today is Wear Your PJs Day. Um, I don't regularly sleep with this. I sleep with a regular t-shirt, but I am wearing my PJs today. I don't know if you guys can see. There we go. All right, so these are my PJ pants. I'm totally wearing my PJs because it is wear your PJs to school day today. So you guys should be wearing your PJs as well. If it's something that you commonly do because you are at home, you are learning from home, then continue staying comfy. And if you can, your due now today is to send me a picture. We won't get there yet. Your due now is to send me a picture of you wearing your PJs. Send it over to my text message to my phone number along with your work today. Okay? So today we're going to talk about engineers. Engineers, what do they do? How do they become engineers? What do they work with? Well, engineers work with a lot of things. A lot of engineers, they design machines and technological advances that help us make our life easier. For example, right here, Sylvester the cat, he's engineering some sort of way to get to Tweety Bird, right? Um, so he's building some sort of machine. As an engineer, you have to be able to build things, plan things, draw a lot of graphs, do a lot of math. It's very, very intense. But we also have computer engineers, kind of like this lady over here. She's working with data server farms, which is where all the information that goes through the internet runs through it, and it's able to send it to your home, send it to whoever you want to send it. And we need engineers that are working with those big blocks of metal in order to communicate, in order to have the ability to communicate through the internet. We also have web engineers, kind of like this guy right here. This is from a movie, um, and he's the inventor of Facebook in the movie. His actual name is Mark Zuckerberg. So the movie is called The Social Network. It's out on Netflix, and it talks about everything that they had to do in order to like make Facebook a thing and how Facebook became a really big thing. But now we have web engineers, we have computer engineers, we just have engineers of pretty much everything. Some engineers design buildings, kind of like architects. Some engineers design other machines like computers, um, like stereos. They have gaming engineers as well that design your Nintendo Switch or your Xbox, so on and so forth. So engineers are a really big deal. So today, as we talk about engineers, let's begin by reading a passage about the process of invention, how engineers do what they do. Okay? So let me bring it up to you. I believe it should be right here. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we've had a little bit of issues with the text, so I'm going to make it closer so that it looks a little better. All right, I think that must be a little better, right? So what you have to do is read, of course, the title, this little paragraph, and then this little bubble right here. Okay? Here's a picture of an engineer. What do you think this engineer is doing? If you think that he is making a computer, you're totally wrong. Think about that. Put it in the comment section if you can figure out what this engineer is engineering. But yeah, definitely press pause on the video, read this page, and then we'll move to the next page. All right, so press pause now. All right, I'm assuming you already finished and you clicked play again. So now let's move on to our second page. You're also going to have to read this page. Let's see right here. Let's make it as visible as possible, as big as possible. All right, there you go. So you're going to read this paragraph, these three paragraphs right here. You're going to read this bubble right here. All right, so these three paragraphs in this bubble. Go ahead and press pause on the video right now so you can begin reading. All right, so press pause. All right, it seems like you already finished um, reading. Thank you for coming back to me. So now that we are done with the reading, we are also going to watch a video in order to supplement our learning. So we read, now we're going to watch a video. This video that we're going to watch today is not going to be Brain Pop like the one I gave you yesterday. It's going to be Crash Course Kids. We're more used to this type of video. I'll show you which video it is, but I'll also send you the link through your GroupMe. So don't worry about it if you can't find it. Simply look at the GroupMe messages or at your text messages in order to get that link to that video. Okay, so make sure you pay attention to the video very, very closely. This is a video that we're going to be watching today. Let me put myself back here, up here. Okay, so it's called Engineering Process Crash Course Kids 12.2. Okay, but either way, I'll send it over so that you can watch it entirely. Watch the right one, and then after you watch it, go ahead and press pause on this video so you can watch it. And then after you watch it, you can come back to me and we can talk about what to do today. Now, this is super blurry and I'm having the hardest time trying to get it to not be blurry. So listen carefully if you can't read, all right? What you need to do today is you need to walk around your home with your notebook, with your paper, with your pencil, and you're going to look for 3 examples of something that was made by an engineer. And I need you to explain how humans use that object. Literally, after reading, you realize that everything that we have in our home is pretty much made by an engineer. So you really can't go wrong there. Look for 3 examples of an object, or 3 examples of 3 objects that were made by an engineer, and tell me how humans use that. So for example, I could talk about my little headphones. These little wireless headphones, they're tiny little things. Or let me put it this way. So they're, well, you can't see it. All right, so this tiny little thing goes inside my ear, and then I can listen to something without having the cord from here to there, right? All right, so I could say that my wireless headphones were created by an engineer, and humans use it to be able to listen to music, to videos without interrupting others and without having to connect to a device. And that's it. That was one of my 3 objects. I still would need 2 more. All right. So you guys write down a list of 3 things that an engineer made, and how is it that humans use those 3 things. Any questions, feel free to call me, feel free to text me. I'm here all day. I hope you guys have a great day. Don't forget, send me a picture of you wearing your PJs. Send me a picture of your work. Make sure you read the passage. Make sure you watch the video. All right. Thank you so much for your time. Have a great rest of your weekend. I'm sorry, not weekend. We're barely on Wednesday. Have a great rest of your Wednesday, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.